fair few trees out here. A fair few trees, but unfortunately not necessarily big enough for what we need. You see a lot of it's new growth, and that's because these mountainsides have been ravaged by wildfires before. And so a lot of it's new growth. I wanted to do a bit of a hammock camp out here today, but nothing's really substantial enough to set up a hammock, but that's okay because the hammock that I have and the hammock that I'm testing also doubles up as a tent. It's actually a 4-in-1 system, so we can use it either way. My compadres, how are you guys holding up over there with that heat wave running through Europe? If a ginger can live in the desert, you'll be okay. Stop moaning. I say that. Fortunately, there is a struggle. Fortunately, there's a nice breeze rolling through this afternoon. Oh, what is all this then? No idea what I just walked through. All those bugs were. Although there's a breeze, I'm still kind of just seeking out some kind of flat surface with some shade, please. Look at this thing. It's a nice little shelter, huh? Just look out for snakes. They crawl in there. Get you out of the rains. If it ever did rain, it'll surely get you out of the sun. It's not a bad little shelter. Maybe useful. Let's just be careful of snakes here, please. Yeah, check that out. Nice. If you guys want to see me camping there, let me know in the comments. Right now, obviously, running through this boulder field. And yeah. What was that? You see, this type of jump scares you get when there's snakes around. Yeah, so I just want to find somewhere relatively flat, shaded, to make a coffee, basically. Just to make a coffee. I don't think we're going to find that on this side. The sun's just there, you see. It's going to carry on, unless there's some trees or a big old boulder. Yeah, we may not be able to find it. Got to be a little bit careful here, because you'll see these big pieces of just stone, rock, boulder, but they're not actually attached. That one there is not attached, and that one there is not attached. And this one down here is not attached. It's a big crack running through, so it's loose. And what that could potentially mean is if I tread on that, put any kind of weight on it, there's always a possibility that it's going to shift with me on it, and that's us both rolling down the hill to a grizzly death. But I do want to get past this, because down just in the valley over there is going to be a bit bit more shade, which may mean backtracking. When if you're new to this, forego any risks. What's the point? Just backtrack. Do it safely. Don't take the risks. Else, you know, if you go, you might not come back. So I just backtracked here a bit. You can see a little safer to get down. So most of the time, I don't generally bring you guys on to kind of, okay, I have to go up to go down. But yeah, a lot of the time, you guys won't see this because it's just too difficult to film in this heat. You don't necessarily see the main adventure, which happens to be getting to your camping destination, your pitch, whatever you want to call it. Which, you know, most of the time includes this kind of stuff, where, you know, can put you in some uncomfortable situations. These are quite interesting little markings here, huh? We just come across. Quite interesting, you know, etched into the rock. By what? I don't know. It's got to be something now because they're all kind of uniform. Some ancient kind of stuff. Have to be real careful here because if it's not the snakes, it's the 127 hours. And I don't want to be in 127 hours. Is that what it's called? Look at this. Yeah, like this. Wouldn't take much to come down. Obviously it's lost all of its base underneath, and you can see the crack forming just there. If you stood on that, you're down there, probably with that on top of you. I don't know about this situation. And with the wind blowing, yeah. Sometimes, as I was talking about backtracking, is actually preferable. And sometimes you look back and you think, oh, what have I done? Okay. Let's be safe. Let's be safe about it. As tempting as it is to be like, oh, I've come all this way. You're using energy, it's hot. You're even more thirsty. It's better to be alive. You can see all these rocks here. All these have come straight off the wall and tumbled down. And you've got to be so careful when it comes to stuff like this, especially out here, kind of in the middle of nowhere. If something happens, most of the time you don't have any reception, any signal. Yeah, it's a bad day. It's a very bad day. Again, so we've passed the obstacle that was up there, there's no real rest from that, because if you want to sit down, there could be snakes under any one of these rocks. We've not yet finished either. We need to walk through this brush to get up there. Again, snakes will be in the brush, taking shade from the sun. My mouth is getting so dry right now, it's getting hard to talk. So we just go slow, keep your eyes open, which is again easier said than done, because they blend in extremely well to this environment. Never underestimate the power of knowledge in the environment that you operate, and never be too confident, because overconfidence is what's going to get you in the end. I'm never too overconfident out here. Most of the time I'm terrified, but fear is what keeps you alive, huh? Well, I'm not terrified, but I'm weary, and I'm alert constantly. This is where we pop the bag down and we go in search of our ice water. Got a little bit melt, Whoa. Oh, that's good. So much better to drinking warm water. Obviously, the benefits of warm water, like in my Crusader cup, my 58 pattern water bottle out of the Crusader canteen kit. That's going to boil faster when it comes to coffee, because it's already half boiled, I tell you. What we're going to do now is I'm going to leave the pack here, and I'm going to go on foot around the area here and look for a place to pitch camp. All the old cicadas going mad as soon as we walk past the bushes and the trees. Just screaming at me, flying. Almost bam, hit me in the face. Come across this nice wall, just a wall of stone. And the ultimate shade right now, so much cooler behind this than it is out there. So yeah, this is a nice little area. Hoping that somewhere here we'll be able to pitch camp. Up a cicada. Oh, here we go. See? They go mad. They go mad. Ah, oh, look at that. There's a little cave back in there. All the way back in there. I haven't brought the Crusader canteen kit on this occasion. No, we're going with this simple Stanley Adventure cook set. And we're cooking by gas today. So I got everything I need stuffed into the cook set here. We have the stove, we have our cup and the coffees. Good old all camp gas stove, which is just like any other cheap gas stove. And we're using our hot water for this. Don't want to be using that ice water, using more gas to heat it up. The old clipper lighter. Lots of people obsessed. Lock that handle into place. Yeah, lots of people seem to be obsessed with the old Bic lighters. Exactly the same. Except with these, you can actually remove and have yourself a little striker wheel, huh? Like, I think it was SOL, Survive Outdoors Longer. I saw one of their little spark wheel thingies. Basically just to light the gas or light some tinder, you know. Ultimately, one thing can be used for another thing. There's no need to be obsessive, you know. It's like, actually, I was watching a video, and I don't normally watch kind of camping videos or outdoor videos or anything like that. I'm out here enough. I don't want to go home and watch other people out here. But I did watch one last night, and it was to do with ultralight gear. And I think the obsession of ultralight gear is killing the actual activity, because it's no longer about the activity. It's now about the gear. You know, I've never been an ultralight person. I can't afford it. If I could afford it, I probably wouldn't bother with it. There's nothing wrong with my old military surplus gear. That lasts a long time. Look, it's heavy. Shut up. Just carry it. Okay, if you can carry it. If you can't carry it, learn to carry it. It's just, it's an interesting thing to me. It's this whole ultralight gear obsession that people have. What happened to... There was a time, you know, it takes no time at all. That was like just a little bit longer than your kettle at home. So while I wait for my coffee to cool down, I may as well get into the gear we're using tonight. It's going to require a trekking pole to set it up, because we can't use it as a hammock tonight. It's going to have to be used as a tent. And this is the gear right here by Travel Bird. It's the Sky Nest. As you see, it's a 4-in-1 ultralight hammock tent, which is rich considering I was just talking about ultralight, but it's not that light. 1,500 grams. This is. That's what we're going to be checking out today. Coffee's still too hot, so I'm going to pitch this and then drink the coffee. Yeah, I'm not sure of the surface area required to pitch this, so I'm going to try it just back there, and if it's no good, we just have to move it. Good. One cool feature I do like about it is that the pegs are stored on the outside in this little pouch. So that's nice. Let's move it. You know what? I feel like having ourselves just a little tarp camp tonight. We're not using it as a hammock or a tent. We're using it as a tarp. I can do that because it tells me I can. Look at this right there. Number 3, just a tarp. The reason I'm hesitant to use it as a tent. It's just because it's way too hot and I need the airflow. And sometimes you may have a plan. It's good to have a plan, but sometimes it's better when you change plans. So yeah, I think we're going to just roll out the roll mat just here in this nice little area that I found. I really like this little area, shaded, and yeah, we're just gonna go for a good old-fashioned tarp camp. Unfortunately, you know, we will be exposed to bugs. I haven't encountered any mosquitoes here yet, possibly later. But yeah, I just need the airflow. I can't be in a tent with a rain fly, you know. So yeah, it's good. Plans change. Get that back in there. I'm going to disconnect. This is kind of where I can see an issue if you stay still. I'll show you. Is that the tarp and the hammock are attached. They are together by this bug net here. So if you take the tarp off, the hammock doesn't have a bug net. Which I'd rather have a hammock with a bug net, right? And no tarp. So I can see that being an issue when we actually come to review this thing. I'm not so sure about it. So I'm pretty sure you can disconnect the tarp by just undoing these zips. I don't know if there's any ties or anything. Bug net got caught. And just keep going. Okay, I'll be right back. I don't understand. I'm still trying to figure out how to disconnect it. It's been like 10 minutes. And I'm just going around with the zips. Getting a little bit like, they just pull off. Don't understand. Here I go again with the zips. How does it come off then? Unbelievable. I don't understand. Why is it this difficult? Fucking embarrassing, isn't it? Oh, I did it. Well, why did it take that long? Stuck the hammock. I bet my coffee's cold now. Much like the Amazona's ultralight gear and their tarps, same here. There's a little pocket in here with the guy ropes just there. Yeah, it's nice. Keeps it nice and organized. And because the bug net is attached to the tarp, you have these little toggles that you can roll up the bug net and keep it out of the way, as it were. Maybe one of the ugliest tarp shelters I've ever created. Super hard work as well, because the pegs just wouldn't go in the ground. It's just all stone. But yeah, it's done. What I'm wondering is this bug net here, if we undo this, so we're kind of semi-protected at the bottom, but not really. Yeah, definitely one of the most bizarre tarp shelters I've ever created. I don't know what that is. Get out. Oh man, wasps. Just buzzing around me. Get away or get it over with. One of the two. Annoying. Yeah. Fuck it. God. So that's dinner done. Hold on, let's find ourselves a torch here. That's better. So dinner is finished, done. And everything is squared away that needs to be squared away. Everything's tidy. I got my pack right next to me down here. Yeah, we're good. I figured I'm gonna use the old hammock as a pillow, seeing as it's not doing anything right now. And yeah, so this nice simple tarp camp, of course it wasn't planned to be a tarp camp, but here we are. And some of the best adventures that you can have are the unplanned ones. Self-inflating roll mat is still holding up nicely, still no punctures there, but again, it's military surplus, isn't it? So it's tough. It's tough. No doubt it's gonna fail at some point. Hopefully it will just be maybe a puncture, be able to fix it. The previous inflatable pad I had failed after a few uses. Failed at the valve. Like pretty much unfixable. So it's good. As I said, even if this mat does fail, there's no problem, because it still gives you that bit of cushioning from the ground. I wanted to continue a little bit about gear. You know, I don't really have any special gear, and I think it's important for the new people that watch these videos who want to go out, who want the inspiration to go out camping on their adventures. It's important to inform them that you don't need the ultralight gear, that you don't need the super expensive gear, because you can have the same amount of adventure for cheaper. And in some cases, especially in regards to military surplus, is you know, it's cheaper, but it's tougher. It's going to go further. It's going to last longer. Throw it about, kick it, throw it off a mountain. It's fine. Okay. So yeah, you know, if you are new to this and you know you don't want to get caught up in the ultralight game, that crowd mine's lighter than yours, okay, just go do it. Don't, you know, what have I got a cheap sleeping pad, a tarp from a hammock set that, you know, this actually Sky Nest was sent to me, but I'm not going to, if it's, you know, if it's hard work, I'm going to tell you. If it's not worth it, I'm going to tell you. Taking this tarp off the hammock, hard work. So, but I will be out, you know, trying to find some place to actually use as a hammock. But the point is, go out. Don't follow what everyone else is doing. Do what you do. That's the whole point of it, right? You can't replicate adventures. So, with that in mind, I'm exhausted, as always. So, yeah, it's bedtime for me. Gonna lay down, maybe throw a podcast on, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the morning. So I don't know how well this Sky Nest is as a hammock, but as a pillow, really good. Slept okay, considering I was expecting to sleep either in a hammock or in a tent, you know, with the protection of a tent that, you know, keeps all the nasties away from you, being exposed to them. With that in mind, I didn't sleep too bad, you know, didn't really have any issues with any bugs. The snakes were more just a thought, you know, a constant in the mind that kept me awake a little bit, but all in all, I slept okay. So I'm going to get out of here after I finish my coffee. Going to get out of here before the sun gets up in the sky. So I hope you guys enjoyed this adventure. I know I did. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't yet but you really want to, and I'll see you on the next adventure.